Bowl.
It's always a big game, man. You know that.
Okay, Dejon Harris was limited. Brian Bauckham did not practice. Torrin Harris did not practice. T.J. McDonald did not practice. Tyron Smith was limited. Matthew Barkley was limited. Obviously, we hope to have them all back for the game in about 48, 50 hours till we play our last game of the year, and obviously an extremely big rivalry for us. It means a lot to a lot of people and to our players and staff as well. So it should be a very exciting night.
Do you feel your job's on the line with a loss this weekend?
No, they told me today. I was doing a radio interview, and they told me during the TV broadcast that Pat Hayes will be here for a long time. So I guess I'm safe for 48 more hours. Maybe not if we only score one more touchdown again.
How did Matt look? Is he far ahead of where he was yesterday?
Yeah, I thought he looked obviously by far the best he's looked since the injury, and did a lot of stuff today. And I would anticipate him playing.
What do you think the running game has been all week after Saturday's performance?
Well, it's kind of always hard to tell, because it's practice. You're not bringing guys to the ground, and so obviously it would be very good for us to get that back. We've missed that the last 2 weeks since the Arizona game, and our offense doesn't do very much when our run game doesn't go, because it kind of sets up everything else. So I'm sure that'll be a major part of the storyline of the game.
Are you at this point planning on starting Matt?
I would anticipate him starting. It'll be a decision as we get a little closer, but the way he looked today, and we'll see how sore he is tomorrow.
How about tailback? You made a decision there yet?
No, we just kind of rotated the guys through, and it really hasn't shown itself. And it doesn't seem to really matter much. It's not. There's a big difference of the guys that once they've gone in there. So we'll see.
Does sentimentality ever enter into this when you got a last game with the seniors?
I don't know that big word.
Okay, well, I mean, the fact you got seniors playing their last games, does that enter into anything in terms of when you're deciding who may play, who may start?
Not really, as far as just because they're seniors, but there is a little bit when you look at it, just because usually it means more to them, and they're just going to probably play a little bit better. If you look like last week, for instance, we went to CJ there after Mark, or maybe in a normal game we would have went to Dylan, but just because of the importance of the game, the last home game there, it's not a gift to them. It's it's just a competitive edge that you'd think that they would have because they're so into the game, so meaningful.
Is there going to be a concerted effort to go to Rojo early and often to get that drop out of his mind?
I don't know. We'll try like always, but sometimes they take him away. Sometimes the coverages change, and so he'll be fine.
When you look at UCLA's pistol, do you see traces of stuff Norm did here before? Or is it a completely sea change in terms of offense for him and what they're doing?
Yeah, I don't see any similarities at all. It looks like they went through a wholesale change, and I guess I learned it from Nevada. It seems like they're very committed to it. There's no carryover, for instance, in our practices helping our defense.